Hello and welcome to the Ocarina of Time Standard NA Weekly. I am here, Alex Harold, with me. With me today is Lee and Axel Ryman. Hopefully, I pronounced that right.
Howdy.
You did, and hello.
And we're just going to be doing another standard weekly, but hey, the settings are actually pretty fun. Transfer over.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. It's been a while.
It's been a while for all of us.
And we've got Runs, Netherian, and Artificial Red, who I believe it's their first time being restreamed on ZSR.
Yep. Whoops.
That's RSL.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, it's been a while.
Yeah.
So I do apologize. Yeah. I do apologize for that.
Do you know how to adjust your set? That's what Alexander Harold is doing.
Oh, you might want to fix the cropping on Netherian's side.
Oh,
Red is fine.
You. Weird, because I actually have applied.
There we go.
There we go.
I think we should be about ready to go, right?
Yeah, I do apologize. That's on me. I will take responsibility for that.
And see who else we're waiting for in the lobby. Well, in the race room.
Anyway, speaking of which,
oh, it's starting. Cool.
Yeah. We got a pretty interesting start. It's a child nocturne fire med start.
Oh, they have Prelude as well? Is it
similar to... this weekly settings has Prelude, but we have 6 medallions, bridge.
Is it exactly randomized? Like, which song is the dead check, essentially? Or...
Yeah, it is.
It is one of the song locations that will have an item.
It's not like absolutely hard locked to be burning CAC like in scrub settings.
No.
Yep.
Like,
well, speaking of CAC.
Oh, are we gonna get chickens? Oh, I don't think
no. No.
But just being said, child spawn will only be useful if you want to get to the well faster. That is, if you're running on emulator.
Yep.
It looks like Netherian is just going out of CAC. Red is heading straight to adult. The immediate divergence is amazing.
Yeah.
No chickens.
I'm so sad.
Netherian is going for Lon Ranch. I actually would have done this, or... Yeah, he's going to farm some cash off the bridge.
Yep. And let's see the med layout. Forest.
Light and Forest.
Spirit is Forest.
Blue is Fire Temple. Deku Tree and...
Water Temple for the Spirit, I saw.
Yep. And Deku Tree was Shadow, so... This is going to be an interesting layout, that's for sure. Lake Hylia Foolish.
Skullmaster
Skins. Oh, and that's Stone Shadow. Iron Boots chest is dead. Right.
There we go.
Forest is Way of the Hero.
Forest is Way of the Hero, and Lake Hylia is Foolish.
And well, they need to go into Forest anyways. I think that was one of our meds.
Yep. 50 is dead.
50 is dead. Oh, thank you.
Piece of heart.
Cool. Actually, I'll just put that specifically.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Even with the animations, knowing that the special chickens often peck deeper, it could still be a little frustrating.
And TARDIS is dead, just a piece of heart.
Hog.
A lot of love coming in.
Yep. Oh, we have a massive troll on one side and a horse lover on the other.
Mm-hmm.
One of these days, let's see what we get here, and it's Minuet.
Very convenient.
I would okay. Now getting that Minuet, I'd actually dip into running into Deku completely blind. Because being able just to warp there is already insanely good, personally.
Yep.
Yeah, especially now, because they can check the Saria song check and then just go straight to Deku, get all those hint stones too, see what else is there. So I would say this is a good play for Therian right now.
Yeah. I mean, I understand Red's play, too, because it makes sense. Okay. Oh, is he doing Valley? Yeah, this is...
I think he's doing Valley.
Because you'd warp out any other play and you'd warp immediately.
And he doesn't know that, Hylia is foolish, so...
Yep.
Well, unless the stone in Valley says it's foolish. Or the next hint, or the first hint stone he finds in Lake Hylia.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's really
it's all dependent.
But so far, the graveyard has been dead.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, it's very apt, at least.
It's a perfect segue into adult CAC checks.
Yep. So, what do you think Andrew will have for us? Oh, I love the gossip stones that Red's using. Like his... Oh, magic! Oh my god, that's a big payout. But, on his personal tracker, he has, little frogs instead of gossip stones.
Yes.
I can respect that.
And Pascal with $50, and thank you for the sub, Enko fan 48.
Yeah, my sub is about to expire, but I do have Prime, so I could just keep buying the beautiful emotes from this channel.
No,
a prime example of good use.
Exactly.
Oh, and Serenade. It'll be convenient to get to water, at least. But that's about it.
Yeah.
We will at least get to see what's in Valley.
Bloopy, or just junk item in general.
Song of Time is vanilla.
Yep.
Wow. Is this even rando?
Oh, that's cursed, though, because we have water we need to complete.
So
think about it.
Hopefully we don't have the boss key on River Chest.
Oh, Minuet is
Aria's song.
French vanilla?
Yes, it's French vanilla.
No, this would be expired vanilla because it's 7 years later.
Does vanilla expire like that in 7 years?
Don't make me have to Google this.
No, vanilla's completely artificial. Maybe the ice cream or all the other things it flavors, but not the vanilla itself.
I mean, honey could basically stay fresh if it's in an unoxygenated container.
Oh, and that was a prelude. Oh, prelude is a rupee.
Oh,
yes.
So there's our item. But yeah, Rufio with the bow, which is perfect. Yeah, well...
We're getting back of Lake hints as well. There's this copy of the hint!
Is that the copy of the prelude hint?
Yes! Both prelude hits are in Lake!
In Foolish
Thank
Lake,
you.
no less.
In Foolish Lake. Oh, man. I'm sorry, I can't.
We'll just do what this hint is.
Yep.
SFM with the hero.
Wait.
And it's not for Minuet.
Indeed. It's either for the item on Wolfo's Grotto, or it's Saria's song, check.
But it's nice not having to do some racing. I've been doing a lot of Scrubs qualifiers, including the offline ones.
To be fair, they are pretty fun.
Yeah, but sometimes you just need to chillax a bit.
Yep.
I understand why Nathan is doing it, because he doesn't have the hint.
Yeah.
And I like Artificial Red's play here as well. Adult Zora's River Rush.
Yep, that's what I do. It's 3 hints and
3 item checks. Wait! Oh, it's just a bloopy.
Yeah, it's
just
a bloopy.
A lot of bloopies.
They want us to get money.
Yeah. Like, Red knows that Lake is foolish, but Netherian doesn't know it yet.
Mm-hmm.
Well, will Open Grotto be anything spicy? Oh, shoot.
Yes.
Water Temple is foolish.
Oh, gee, thanks, game. Tell us something we didn't know. And there's the wallet. Like, almost every single seed I've seen, Water Temple's been foolish.
You know what's even scarier, though, is the disproportionate amount of times I've seen DMT foolish on Scrub seeds.
Yeah, same here. It's or Lake Hylia foolish.
And that's just the live calls. I won't say much more, but
Yeah,
but it's a shield.
you already have one.
I know. It's oh my god! Sun's Song is the hammer and of the well.
Item of the well. Way of the hero. Great.
That is both of our dungeons.
OTWOTH. There we go.
What song was on? Oh, let's see. It was Sun Song.
Yep.
Actually, that makes
Colossus.
sense with the hammer location. Because we now know where the hammer is.
30
30
is
is
dead.
dead.
It's a heart container.
But that hammer is pretty easy now.
Oh, and Colossus Wath. Hold on.
The free hint stone right here, and it's Big Goron is dead. Unless you want.
Poor guy.
Red's gonna get that hint.
Ooh.
And
Mido
slingshot.
has a slingshot.
Excellent.
Comment required. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Go main logic. Wow.
yeah. Let's see. But Natharian should be able to get his hammer pretty early.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I'd route it in with Dompe Diggin. Because you know it's not going to be foolish.
Oh, Haunted Wasteland for the adult spawn.
Oh. And that's from... Oh, Haunted Wasteland. Okay.
The fortress side, too. Colossus is Way the Hero, and that's... I don't think that's the hint that Red has.
No, he doesn't have it.
Sun's Song was in
Saria.
Sacred Forest Meadow on Saria's check, and it is probably the Way of the Hero. Because the hammer... the Sun Song Grave check is a hammer. No horse or long shot required, but we do... Actually, we may need long shot still for crossing the wasteland, but we do need magic and
Frogs
lens.
2 is dead.
Frogs 2 is dead, alright.
And we're gonna need long shot anyway for Water Temple.
Yep.
I think we're just missing the 40 skulls hint for always hints.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, long shot's still required to beat water, but we could have hovers for desert crossing.
Like Hylia's foolish, now they know. And that's the second copy. But they could save quit. That'd be their fastest way to GTG.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Ooh, there's a big chest on map chest.
And
Arch.
oh, it's a set of boots on the arch.
Damn.
I think that might be irons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I'll put boots because I don't know which boots it is because I don't have a good view of them.
So now we gotta find a Requiem.
And now we also have to find like bombs in a scale. Or a scale.
Well, there's storms, so that's well access. And that's a big chest there. That is... Song of Storms could also be a candidate.
Alright.
Song of Storms and...
Neither bow locks each other.
Yeah, it could be irons. Actually, yeah, it was irons, because the hovers are pretty distinct. With, like, the gold. Yeah, I just clarified that for myself as well.
Zoeism, in terms of crazy nonsense, we don't have anything super crazy. It's
not yet. Yeah, and it's always good to go for at least 20 skulls, unless directly hinted. And it's not like you have to go out of the way either, you just have to get the ones that are pretty easy to get and on the way.
Ooh! And the basement has something.
Yep. Yeah,
is
on Skull Mask. Oh! That, Rudo's letter in Deku Tree.
Yep.
Hashtag Rush Ice.
That's possible.
Well, we don't have any other models, and we still need, like, explosives. Or a scale.
And Zelda's Lullaby.
No, we could just use the chicken. But, yeah, logically, we would need TL.
Yeah, logically.
I meant for adult, because how are we going to get inside?
Hover boots.
Or hover boots.
Yeah, but we don't have those.
Yeah, well...
Just make them.
Just make them.
Yeah, we'll just make boots that can suddenly let us hover.
I mean, you do grab them, so... Natharian's targeting sound.
Yes. That's Talon,
boots,
right?
apply butter.
Yeah, it's Talon. Take boots, apply butter. you put butter on both sides. Then then you hover.
It only
Or do you
comes with like Ice
on
Cavern.
its back?
We know Ice Cavern has to be a song.
Yep.
Ooh, nice one cycle.
Very nice.
And Red is focusing on getting Skull Mask, which Makes sense. Dins is...
Oh, there's a strength! But that
Okay.
game over sound is perfect for destroying bosses like that.
But yeah, it looks like Goma's been going to the gym. She's been getting pretty big.
Yep. I would say gym bro, but, you know, she is not a bro.
Girls can be
She's a
bros
cis
too.
man.
That means guys can be sisses, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
True. Very true.
Almost the entire forest starter kit in Deku. That's true.
Wait, you
Yep.
already checked the hints? Okay. Just wanted to double
You
check.
sometimes forget. It happens to all of us.
Jim Gal. Yeah, that works too.
Yeah, yeah, it's true. Sometimes we do forget. By the way, who the heck are you guys again?
Ooh.
Sneaky. Like what happened here. But, sometimes we forget the diving game hand in. Oh, it's another heart container for 40.
So much hearts on the skulls today. That's not really what I wanted to see.
Oh, they're lovely. I mean, they're just chilling on the wall and you just kind of hit them with a stick. Isn't that kind of mean? Oh no!
That's a lens.
Yep. There's only one more item to put Desert Crossing into logic.
Yep.
The butter boots.
The butter boots.
Well, you do slip around like you have butter.
You know what would be nice is if we got a child spawn one of these days where you're on the other side of Gerudo Valley. Because there was a trick. Someone found a trick recently where you can use a bomb push, like similar to that of Fire Temple Strength Skip. Well, you can kind of do something similar to get past the fortress into Haunted Wasteland, which can skip Requiem on standard. Actually, should seriously practice that trick, but if it ever comes up and it's AD on, yeah, because that's legal technically. Because I will use it if I get the opportunity, or at least I'll try. But of course, you actually need like bombs. No, spawning on like Gerudo Fortress side of Valley.
Netherian finally finding out what his temples hold.
Oh, right. Well, Netherian, I think, was broke when he fought this guy.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not Netherian. Red's going to fight him now. He's not broke. Right. That's
also,
on me.
I thought it was Spirit that was the Forest Medallion, not Shadow.
Yeah, it's Spirit.
It seems to be mistracked for some reason.
It happens to all of us.
Netherian's going to be grabbing that hammer now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's our green skittle is well, if we can get some cute little logic breakers for Dodongo's Cavern. I mean, there's a lot of things in there. And a hint.
Most of DC can be cleared, though.
Yeah. But imagine making boots out of the King of Crocs.
The Dodongo boots?
Yep. All it takes is one key in water. All it takes is where that boss key is.
Yep. And as they say, stone shadow finds a way.
Yep. Let's see, is it logic breakers in here? Nope.
Just jump change.
Could you imagine, like, the big chests, bomb chews being in big chests, but not being in logic? Yeah, just kind of need hook and bombs to full clear shadow, basically. Or fire, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
But first we have to access fire first. And Red's definitely going to be doing bottom of the well. That's Way of the Hero. And the only thing he can't do is like 4 checks. In which 2 of them he can peek. So...
Well, technically he can't really do 6. But he can peek 4 of them, because, you know, he doesn't have explosives.
True. Forgot. Might find explosives in there.
True.
You know, it'd be a nightmare scenario. Imagine if Burning Cack was ZL.
Well, that would mean that Spirit Temple would not have any keys on anything ZL locked.
Oh, that's easy enough.
True. There's
You can
only
put it in
like
the
4
room.
checks.
We got red versus blue here.
Yes. What the heck is this? Team Fortress 2?
No, not enough hats.
Not enough hats. Not enough,
And
not
the most
enough
expensive
gamer
ones are on
words.
fire anyways.
Not enough gamer words.
True. This is
Anyway.
now Ocarina of Fortress 2. Oh.
Oh boy.
Machinima. Oh, you know, the sad part is I'm actually old enough to remember watching that stuff on YouTube. Actually, yeah, I mean, as a, it's a type of machinima. It was actually before, the network, like, the whole network on YouTube before that got shut down. Because that was, 2004.
It feels so weird to be like part of like the much older internet crowd.
Yeah.
Oh, but it looks like
It's unfortunate.
Netherian's just not getting the luck with the aiming here.
Oh, right.
Ooh. Nope. It was looking like the standard child setting for a while, but now it's just... I think he could do this now. He's got it in the bag.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you just sometimes miss that one rupee. It happens to all of us.
Thank you for the tier 1 sub for ZSR, Jenny Bees. But yeah, I've seen her in Scrubs as well. She's like killing it.
Right, I should probably, I think I needed to enter in with a joke.
Bees!
Beware.
Beware indeed.
You're
Of
welcome.
bees.
I think it's always nice to have people be appreciated for subbing for the best subs and for supporting the community.
Right, let's see. Oh god! The puns! The
Yes!
puns!
Also, simultaneous bows while we're talking about bees.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think it was. But now with Rooster Teeth having financial troubles. It'll be interesting what happens from there. then on in. As well as reputational problems, too.
Like, all this, like, old YouTube and web video talk is just reminding me, wow, it's been a long time since I uploaded my first video to YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's a fate worse than going out of business. Oh my goodness.
Glad I started all the buzz.
I swear ZSR should just be BSR. Sorry. Yes. I saw an opportunity. I do not regret it.
ZeldaSpeedRuns?
Yeah. You're missing one E. It's B. Because she's the princess of bees.
Now it's starting to turn into bug fables. But then again, V is one of my favorite characters in that game.
Don't forget one of the best shops in Wind Waker, the Beetle shop.
Yes. Oh no. Goma's a spider, I think. Actually, she looks more like a scorpion. But yeah, we're getting something new. Dodonga's Cavern.
B-movie? Really?
Oh, Shadow Trial is dead.
Shadow Trial too.
This is the Cavern of Time. Can't you hear the music? As we
it is. Yeah, Baronade's like a Nidarian, which is like the same class as like jellyfish and other things with lots of stingers and venom that can kill you in like 30 seconds. Yeah, exactly. No, Coral's actually its own group, I believe.
Bingo.
Oh no. What have we unleashed?
Bivalgia?
Beefa.
Because the thing is comb jellies aren't even in the same group as the rest of the jellyfish.
How about B-Rova?
Phantom Beanin?
Yes.
I'll have to look at it again, but taxonomy has gotten quite a bit more complicated with genetics. Yeah.
B-Hand. Honestly, someone should just replace all the enemies in this game with bees.
I'd have to look at it again. It's been a while. And if you think like that's complicated, birds are pretty bad too for families as well. Oh, it's nothing.
DC hasn't really had anything, sadly.
Unfortunate.
Yep. Like a bald eagle sounds more like a seagull than like a hawk.
Yes.
Alright, it doesn't look like there's anything big on that side.
Nope. Or that side.
Oh, nothing.
DC is
basically a red-tail hawk cry. Oh, black on black hammer. Nice. I think it's the same shade, too.
Yes.
The Mega Dark Hammer.
The Mega Dark Hammer.
The Dark Hammer of Darkness.
Meanwhile, Artificial Red is currently grave robbing.
Is it really grave robbing if he pays 10 rupees to play?
Consider that we just robbed him of $50, yes.
It's his fault for digging up $50.
It's the grand prize. And he just gives it to us.
I thought the grand prize was his love.
I always knew Gorons were the villains of this seed. You could just hear it in Therion's run.
The grave lottery robbery. That sounds like a Cuphead boss fight ready to happen.
Long Ranch. That was from
That would be. Yep. There's hovers.
Okay.
So
another big.
That just put Desert Colossus into logic.
Well, let's see what's on here.
A shirt.
Lunik.
Wait, he already has one.
Beaver boots doesn't really work well, kind of because it sounds offensive. Because it
sounds like a beaver, as in the big animals that like to live in rivers and dam them up.
Yeah, those are in Majora's Mask, not Ocarina of Time, guys.
Yes. What? We turned the beavers in Majora's Mask into boots? That's rude.
I'm sure there are.
A bottle.
Now we can rush ice.
Did someone say rush ice?
Rush ice?
We even got the emotional support fish.
Mm-hmm.
Big Goron is still dead.
No, he's not dead. He's just blind.
Well, he'll stay blind.
He'll stay blind for the rest of the seed.
Speaking of, did anyone read the story about Big Goron? I'm guessing that's a no.
No.
Don't worry, neither did he.
But we have access now to fire and a good chunk of it.
We got a chickens play.
Oh. Yeah, put your chickens in chat. Let's go. And
there we go.
There we go. I got my chickens.
There we go. I thought this would be perfect.
Oh, wow. Alexander Harold resubbing for 15 months. Thank you very much.
Resub, Alex.
I was trying to be sneaky with that.
Let's cage up all these burps. Oh, he's missing one.
Uh-oh. Which one?
Oh, no. That's a monk-ass moment.
Oh, we're gonna finally see Wolfos Grotto.
Yep. God damn it, Talon. I mean, I know wolves are scary, but still.
Nope. It's just for Sun Song.
Which at least was hinted.
Yes.
Yeah.
Plus, Suns is pretty nice. I mean, I know someone who wouldn't like it, or a couple of people who don't like Sun's song. But I honestly prefer that over Saria's. Saria's is just lore. There for lore, whereas Sun's is convenient.
Yep.
But we get Dancing Dad out of it.
That's about the only You don't even get the cutscene in Rando unless you play a wrong song, so play Sun's song instead.
It's still in our hearts, okay?
Plus,
Also, that was a big chest.
That's
plus
two
in the
big
normal
chests.
game, Soria's the one who also gives you hints and such.
Yeah. You know what would be cool? Making it so she can give you hints.
Both slingshots!
The other slingshots, they're both in well!
The seeds have been struck.
But I don't think that's Woth.
Given that the first slingshot was found in Mito's house.
It's about as not as Woth as you could possibly have it. Either.
But I don't think any of the bomb lock checks have anything except for maybe, nothing so far. Nope, just 50 rupees on the coffin.
No grave robbing today, or no more grave robbing.
Yeah, we did enough of that already.
That's where the hammer was, after all.
And Dompe just gave us lots of cash. I mean, it's weird of him to do it, but thanks. Well, there's a red shirt.
Fashion percent?
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, we're missing iron boots.
We know where they are.
True. Yeah, I guess it is fashion percent.
It might just be double P-locked. Well, triple P-locked here. Or it's in the basement.
I almost kind of think that Requiem might actually be on Bolero check.
Mm-hmm. And I was hoping Netherium would check it out.
Yeah, I mean, he has hovers.
He just outright ignored it. But I guess that's a question to ask for later. DC... Oh, nope. There was nothing that's locked behind all the keys.
Alright. It might be ZL locked.
Hmm.
It is.
Yep. Without
We
a
need
doubt.
a lullaby.
Yep. And like I said, for my theory, it could be...
I think it
Bro.
is Burning Cack.
Yeah, because then if Burning Cack is Requiem, that means that Child Spirit is nothing. And Irons is pretty late.
I just want Netherian to go to Death Mountain Crater to get the song off of Bolero.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't do that.
Yeah, same.
Like, I would have done that. That would, like, songs are so valuable.
Oh, Tektite Grotto is dead. It'll starve on the $5 that it'll never use.
It can't even get there.
Of course not.
Because most arthropods, they need a bubble to dive.
Yes. This is the last. Oh!
Richard brought home a lot of sticks.
Of course.
Oh.
Sticks.
I just realized Red has not done the slingshot target in the woods yet.
Foolish.
That is our last hint. Perfect.
Rush Bolero! Rush Bolero!
Yeah, it only tells us that Strike 3 locks one less check we need to think about. Oh my god. Did Netherian's hovers just say hello?
Yes. They just wanted to say hi, Alex.
That is actually somewhat cursed. Not gonna lie. Partially because Navi's cursed.
Yes.
As Red is about to get his Din's Fire. Which might just be for key logic, but thankfully, I should say, because Spirit key logic can be fun at times.
Looks like we're gonna finally get the Bolero check.
Yes.
Yep. I think Natharian might have. Yes. I think Natharian might have believed that he might have just grabbed it.
We'll see what it is soon. I knew it was ZL. The only other place it could have been is on Burning Cack, which I doubt would have been the case. Just because Spirit Temple.
Although, the funny thing still is, Ice is still out of logic.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if you had to go to Ice to get Requiem, and Requiem was required because it was child locked?
Yeah, we're still missing a bomb bag for Requiem. Well, for actually accessing Ice Cavern.
And we don't even have the cute logic breakers either.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness!
Okay. Shall we dip? Shall we do it? Kill the vault?
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, why? You have the Goron tunic.
And a bow.
And the hammer.
And the hammer. Like, yeah, sure, you won't be able to one cycle, but, like, that's not a big issue. Oh, right. So, I'm picking right. All right, as usual, and I am already out.
I missed it.
Yes, right now it's RLR. I
Bright side, I didn't get reverse lead.
And L. Not even alternating. And it's hearts. Oh, okay, I was wrong. There it is, Requiem.
So, Burning Cat could have Bolero or Epona?
Yeah. Because Natharian's about to go and grab Storms.
This is a magical theme for deserts. The Market Temple.
Ethereum wants all the songs so we can go on a musical adventure.
Yes. Well, it's a smart play, to be honest.
You should now know that that is Irons. Perfect settings. I mean,
the one that you like the most.
Yeah, that's probably the most accurate answer. Is because there is no one perfect set of settings for Randomizer. Because everyone has their own preferences.
I mean, personally, I think the perfect setting is random settings, but that's just me.
Random Settings League, yes! Because then you never know what to pick.
You'll never know what you get until you play it.
It's kind of like a Kinder Egg surprise.
Some people really like the scrub settings. And some people prefer the weekly settings. Some prefer the league settings. It's really all up to your preference at that point.
I just prefer the settings that make the runners do all the craziest checks that they don't like to do, so I can watch them and enjoy myself.
You know what's even greater? Imagine having progression in Foolish Wasteland. It's possible in RSL.
It is.
If you buy a pack of chews.
Yeah, Natharian can actually get the Wath here, which is probably like at this point on Dead Hand. But which Dead Hand check is the question.
You mean between Steve and then Len's chest?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I'm just going to grab a drink. I'll be a few seconds.
Alright.
Ready? It could potentially be a hook shot.
Could be a hook shot, it could be a bomb bag. But yeah, it's most likely a hook shot to actually get into Force Temple.
Could be Mirror Shield. Could, if they wanted to throw us for a loop, could be Boomerang.
In that case, it'd be the closest thing to all dungeons. But we'd still need a hook shot for Shadow Temple.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. We already found Rose Lighter Celestial Panda. It was inside the Deku Tree for some reason.
He ate a lot of things today.
I guess Rudo apparently likes just being eaten by stuff. First Jabu, now the Deku Tree.
He's into war.
Yeah. Oh god. That's terrifying. Like, legit terrifying.
Please no.
Shirt!
A free t-shirt! And a new stylish pair of boots!
Yep.
That sounded like it was a bottle of soda.
Yeah, it's cola.
I knew it!
I was about to make the joke like I have cola on my left and lemonade on my right. Because I actually do. Because the cola is like half empty right now.
Well, Icola is also in this race. But we only care about these two at the moment. But every runner matters.
I robbed a haunted well and all I got was this t-shirt.
It's more like a well that's about to collapse.
Right.
Honestly, that Talon lock-on sound is very fitting for this boss.
Yes.
Yes. Especially when he's... And the music on top of that is just juicy, because inevitably when we have to go into Stone Shadow, we're going to hear this again.
Oh.
Light arrows!
Okay, that's not it.
So, I was thinking at some point we'd have to make a bet for that, but not anymore.
Here's another one.
Hook shot! Or
We're gonna allow you to be the boomerang.
Or hook shit.
Oh my god.
Forest Temple.
Nah.
Forest Temple.
Hook shoot.
If this was Majora's Mask and Toilet Hand gave us a hook shot, then it would be a hook shit.
It actually would be. It probably wouldn't be something you really want to pick up without, sanitizing it.
Yeah.
But slingshot percent within less than an hour.
And bow percent, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And no bombs.
Bow percent, slingshot percent, t-shirt percent.
And we know where our shoes are.
But we can go through forest now.
Mm-hmm. It is Way of the Hero, so...
And parts of Child Spirit as well.
Yeah, Child Spirit is actually a good play from here. You get to see what keys are where. And yeah, that was a Shadow Trial 2 hint.
At this point, I can actually see a Way of the Hero bomb bag in Forest Temple.
Yep. Yeah, definitely.
Ooh. That is pretty good. There's something on that side of Spirit. Hopefully it's not a meme item.
And there's a key. So we can continue.
Yeah. Up until another pair of chests.
Perpetual Snow, yes, Weckram was in the Royal Tomb.
Alright, moment of truth. Make sure that bat isn't an issue.
Fire arrows. Yeah.
Well,
yeah, it was on an always hint, but still, that means that it's pretty free.
Yeah, unless we have to go into Shadow, fire arrows are a pretty good substitute.
Saving and quitting, just to make sure.
And I know on Dev, like the Dev build, there's actually easier FAE. And they even actually made logic for it.
And I think they lowered the torch count.
Yeah, that's what easier FAE is you light one torch.
Ooh! Long shot!
Oh my goodness! I know it's a big key.
I just we're out of there ASAP.
Oh yeah, I would definitely get out of there. And you know, I would say Natharian should go for the... I would say that Natharian should go for beans, but he still has no way of getting there yet. Not even with cute little logic breakers.
Yeah, no scale, unfortunately.
Yep. So now the question is, what is our Zora's River access for child, I should say? Because adults is free, but...
Yeah, adult, you just walk right in.
Either a scale or a bomb bag will open up the river as child.
Alright, what's in here? Oh, nice. A stick expansion.
4 sticks!
You gotta stick it to your enemies.
Indeed. Arr. But, in Red's case, he doesn't have the Goron tunic this time around. Whereas Natharian, it was a bit of a question of why he didn't just beat Vivagia. Well, you know what they say. You never truly get rid of the pun.
You just gotta see the Forest Temple through the trees.
Indeed.
Well, it's pretty big after all.
But, Oh shoot, Nectarian doesn't have Furores. That would have been great for 3-key Forest here.
No, he does have Furores.
Yeah, he got it a while back.
It was
Oh,
Deku.
it's not on his personal tracker. That's where I was going off of. Nah, my bad. Yeah. I just see that he didn't update his personal tracker for that. Where's the bottle? Oh my god. So, we are hovers locked. Right. Red doesn't have... Actually, Red can just get some fairies. Because you can do...
He has hovers.
Yeah, he has hovers. He can grab 2 fairies, and fight Volvagia.
Scout, grab the milk. All the milk, I mean. Who doesn't like milk?
Well, what people who are lactose intolerant. Well, actually, some of them do have to like. I mean, some of them did like milk. It's just that LA is kind of a pain, or LI, I should say.
For them.
Yeah. It's like the people who are allergic to seafood. You get some people who really enjoyed it, but nature had other plans for them.
Yeah, thankfully my seafood diet is actually doing really well.
Is it one where you see food and eat it?
Yep, exactly.
Oh, wow. Hold on. Right, we have to focus on the Forest Temple.
There. We called it.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, makes sense. Alright. That's likely the wall here, because... So I think Chu Bowling and Chu Bowling is likely to have bombs.
Could also be in Colossus.
Or it could be Colossus Ferry.
Yes.
I mean, you do have to lullaby the fairy.
Strange how you have to play a song that puts people to sleep to wake up the fairies.
Yeah.
It puts a princess to sleep.
She's a scary, powerful princess.
What's rotten and puts people to sleep?
SpongeBob's act.
Yes.
Of course I'm gonna go for a classic.
Oh, how original.
SpongeBob, stop stealing my jokes. It's not funny when you keep saying them over and over again.
Squidward.
He's Squidward, he's Squidward, he's Squidward, I'm Squidward! Are there any other Squidwards we should know about?
Meow.
I'm out of here.
Could you imagine that? Like, actually imagine that. You're a realtor and you see, like, triplets, and they all call themselves the same name as a prank.
Yes.
Oh god, that would be terrifying.
It just reminds me of, like, one of those YouTube videos I saw long ago where there was, like, triplets that were going through drive-thrus.
Oh my god. I can tell you there's some stories where I almost got rejected Surface because I looked like my brother. Yep. It's almost happened a couple of times before with the whole, you know, one per customer. When you get 2 customers that look very alike, it's possible.
Well, I'm glad we're not heptuplets.
That'd be terrible.
One of them would always be missing out in a lobby.
Oh god, 7 would be terrifying. Larry and Daryl. Oh no, that sounds terrible. But, yeah, Red's gonna have to go back a child into the well.
Yep.
But I understand this play very much. Dodongos is a place with a lot of relatively easy items to grab.
And even without the bombs, you can get that shortcut, so it's not that bad of a gamble in a way.
Yeah. I mean, if you find shoes.
I think Ethereum did this, did DC earlier.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how we know there wasn't very much in there. But yeah, we do have that very scary possibility that it could just be AD for Water Boss Key.
Yep.
Oh god, I've been watching too much MMR recently. I thought like the moon was crashing on Red's side.
Yeah, I tried. I can do well up until I need to find the last item, and then there's suddenly like half the seed I have to look for ice or light arrows.
Oh,
Or like the last
which,
song item, and it's awful.
Speaking of which, I'm still waiting to get my thing accepted for both commentary and tracking for MMR.
I put a thing in for tracking, but it takes a while. I like to say that. But,
You know what? We're already over 4 minutes in, but happy 1 hour.
Yeah.
Well, that's what bees do sometimes. They like to eat up time like they eat up nectar.
Bees are cute, though.
Are they?
I mean, as long as you're not hostile towards them, they're pretty cute. I mean, if you respect the stinger, I mean...
The stinger that has a difficult time coming off of a human's arm or butt because of all the leathery motions, the leathery skin, which requires basically all the bee's muscles to pull it out. A very gruesome death for the bee itself.
Oh, some cash, rip.
Like, a bee can easily sting, like, a different kind of animal, like, say, a spider or a fly more easily, but not a person without getting away with it.
Looks like there's not much in Dodongo's cavern. That's... Well, yeah, I knew that already, but still. Always sucks to have that feeling. Maybe we'll find the cute little logic breakers in this area over here. Because that's what Red is looking for, is our adorable logic breakers. And yes, I will keep calling them that.
Yes.
Better than jawbreakers.
Jawbreakers. You know how you eat them? You grab a hammer and break it, and then you eat it.
That sounds like a lot of work.
Well, it's better than trying to shove it in your mouth.
Breaking the jawbreaker.
I don't know. I kind of like going the Ed, and Eddie method.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, this... Oh, I'm so glad someone clipped that. That would be perfect. For just random clips.
Yeah. I'm trying to think where Red's going. I think he's doing Hyrule Field. Because, I mean, you would warp to Prelude if you're going Child. So I think he might be going for something like out of logic Big Pose. It's something I go for too sometimes. Nope. Not quite going for that.
Hold of Destiny. Ooh, another big chest here.
Butter knife.
Stabby.
Oh my god.
It is sadly useless unless you want to save on sticks by switching to Kokiri sword.
Yep.
Hello!
I still think the dogs on hovers is always cute.
Yes.
I mean, Richard is a good boy. Fire arrows. No need for the gamer shot when you got fire arrows.
Yes, you gotta flex.
God, Forest Temple is 3 times longer than I thought it was.
Yeah, it's usually around like the 12 to 15 minute mark.
Indeed.
Chat, don't tell them.
Yeah.
3 times longer. Well played, Jenny.
No, that's what I said.
Trez times. Oh god, that's a bad pun. Sorry, a real bad pun.
Treesco?
Trees go.
Germany
Yeah.
has been invaded by trees.
Yeah, he's like one of my favorite Pokemon, Treesco.
Does he Mega Evolve?
Yes. Yes, he does.
Well, I do hear of Green Punk, which is like Cyberpunk but with more plants
Is
and
it
more
bad?
realistic.
Is it bad that I just imagine like Sonic's Green Hill Zone but in a steampunk setting?
That would actually be pretty interesting.
That'd be pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Imagine Sonic in in steampunk.
This is the market. We're just buying a few things at the
Forest Temple Bazaar.
yes. It even looks like a shop. It's even got a courtyard. It's a shopping mall. And look,
It also has the best parking I've seen in a while.
Yeah, like parking, like just everywhere. It's great.
and it's got public transit through Song.
Could you imagine just having teleporting songs? You just sit at a station, wait for people to play a specific song, and then you're at your other end of the station.
It just kind of
That
sucks that Forest Temple is like very exclusive.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, because
You-
look at all these.
You need to.
See, and then you just get yeeted out if you're just an unwelcome commoner.
Yep. Not only that, but you need an extension rod to get in.
Like
Isn't
a
that
hook
very? Isn't that very like not exclusive or inclusive, I should say. And okay, we're at 11.
I'll have you know, I'm part of the most exclusive clubs in Bikini Bottom. What do you two zeros know about fitting in? Why you should be begging me to join?
Sorry, just had to.
Although in this case, it was quite literal.
I mean, I'm gonna have to parrot like one of the comments in the chat earlier. Like that is a pretty good Squidward impression, actually.
Just imagine talking about full fire temple as Squidward. Oh, you mean Squilliam?
Squilliam Fancy Son.
Yep.
And then you have Squidward tennis balls.
Squidward
What do you mean,
Tortellini.
Yeah, Tortellini. I don't know what you're talking about.
And the residents at Tentacle Acres, where fun is just a suction cup away.
Nope, we're getting one fight between a ghost and one between a dragon. Ghost down, dragon up. Let's go. Ferocious and dangerous pool noodle. And Red's gonna have to basically do this fight vanilla. It's not something we see very often.
With a vanilla heart container.
And just like that, it was just for the bomb bag.
Wow, they had it! A heart container.
Oh, time to
I
snipe
can't
a
believe that
dragon.
SpongeBob stole all the heart containers.
I'm gonna have to do more character impressions on stream. That's for sure.
Man, this part always sucks as Vivagia, like when you don't have bomb bag. I mean, I understand why Netherian didn't do it, but at the same time, he did have a tunic going in. Ooh, Fred, that's unfortunate. Getting sniped by a rock.
This seed rocks.
Oh. This is a rocky fight.
Oh god, dodge! Oh, that is unfortunate.
F.
Chat for red. Or should I say, Fred.
Dead. Oh my god. That is very unfortunate. It happens. I've even been swiped by that. A piece of heart. Alright.
The skeleton house is just filled with hearts.
It's a lovely place to be.
So it's a love house?
They're love to us.
Yeah, I mean, they're a lovely family to be around. They're the kind of guys who would bake cookies and give them to you.
So it's the Love Shack.
Yes.
Baby Love Shack.
Well, I picture them being more like grandpas. You know, like the friendly neighborhood grandpa.
I think I'm too old, so that reference probably went over everybody's head.
It's like the friendly neighborhood grandma, but like her husband. It can be hard to snipe Volvagia without Z targeting. Not that I have done it any time lately. I mean, oh my goodness!
Get off my lawn. These days they would be like, get off my server.
Yes. Dagnabbit, kids.
And Ethereum's gonna grab a bean. Two beans, actually.
Beans. No, he can't. He broke.
1 rupee.
1 rupee. Well, he raises the price because he has all the beans. He is his own supplier.
He is the one who benefits most from capitalism. Because he can jack up the prices at any time and no one will say anything about it until there's Trust Act, like some sort of antitrust act.
Being there, done
into
that.
the pit. Back into the pit we go.
Scale!
Oh my god.
A bomb lock scale.
Those frogs, those dastardly frogs. I always knew they were suspicious.
Ribbit.
Yes, riveting result.
This seed is
Indeed.
rather riveting. You'll get a croak out of this one.
So you know the Zora in the dive game? So he kind of lost the scale that he gives to you, and then the frogs found it.
Yes.
He was just coming back from his, I don't know, Hyrule shopping, and then he dropped the scale when he was entering the river.
Yeah, so he probably... imagine if he also had a scale.
Does that mean he can't swim anymore?
No, it's not for him, it's for you. He plucks off a tail scale somewhere.
I just realized, have we checked what was on Volcano?
It was dead.
Ah.
I mean, both of them have hovers, then they would have collected it.
Yeah, true. I was just, like, wondering, because I realized, wait, did we ever peek it? I don't remember what was up there.
Red drinking the milk.
Oh, it looks like Netherian's going to be doing the rest of Child Spirits.
No, planting the bean.
Planting the bean, because iron boots.
The bean.
Well, that's
Yeah,
actually
'cause
is
we-
gonna do Child Spirit.
And then he could choose between doing fire and water is probably easier to clear.
Yeah, I'll probably go with... especially with that Serenade, water's probably more realistic. And he actually is going to do the rest of Child Spirit. Makes sense, because what happens if he's actually locked out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still need to find that scale. I mean, that second strength. And that's MIA as far as I'm concerned. As well as the mirror shield.
Yeah, red... Oh, no. Garuda Valley could have easily been hinted foolish, and we never know. But we have all three hints, so... Oh, shoot. I forgot to,
DC's the only thing that we need to full clear, technically. It could still have, like, a strength 2 or a mirror shield.
Yeah. That is very much possible. Oh, that is evil.
And we haven't done Gerudo Fortress, so GTG is on the table for potential Strength 2.
Yep. But yeah, it makes sense, what Netherian's doing. He's going for, like, he wants to make sure that he's not child locked out. Because the thing is he can still be child locked out of spirit if he goes to adult now. Not that it matters, because he's strength 2 locked out. Now the question is, where is strength 2?
Or at least one of the two missing strengths.
Maybe I should put up, like, a poll or a bet or something for, for whether it's AD or not for Water Temple Boss Key. That
We'll
might
know
be
in
an
a bit.
interesting one. Yeah. Yeah, so far we know that Spirit is indeed magic locked.
Yep.
Okay. And there'll be nothing much of interest unless... Hey, we're going to GTG on Red's side, so we know that he'll not get the long shot in GTG.
Yep.
You know what would be really cursed? What if it's strength 2 on toilet?
He can only really do 3 checks in GTG.
Yeah.
4, depending on his keys.
Logically, yeah. Because you can just go around the back and do hookless GTG. It is out of logic, but it's possible.
Oh yeah, he has hovers.
Yeah, you can do that trick with hovers.
There's a key.
Yep. No cute logic breakers. Oh, we're gonna see if the fairy is something. Time to wake her up with a sleeping song.
Yep. It's like trying to wake up Snorlax. Bonk.
Well, how many meme items have we gotten?
We haven't really found any of them.
Yeah, I think this is actually our first one.
So, hour 24 minutes in, we finally get our first meme item with the Stone of Agony.
Yep.
Yep. That's a lot of agony.
Pure, unadulterated agony.
It's always pretty pog to see hookless GTG. Because it's amazing how many different setups people do for it as well. There we are. There's those lovely boots. And now... Yep, water makes sense.
Because if it's not in... if it's not in...
Central
River
Pillar? Or River Chest.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's not in Central Pillar, then it doesn't really matter.
Given we still haven't found that gold scale.
Red with a setup that's a bit different than mine. Because I used the keyboard setup for that one. Yeah.
It's even better when it's randomized, because then it's like...
It's like playing a new game each time.
Indeed.
It's like playing a new version of the game each time.
Setting up Furores here.
And that was a very clean hookshot skip there. We get some ferocious dogs.
They've been bad dogs.
Doggone it.
Alright. Now let's start with the checks. I see Natharian is a map chest person first.
I usually just go compass chest first whenever I can. Though I could see why some people do compass chest later.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter too much. It can be a play that pays out big, or it punishes you. You never know until you do it.
It's not much of a punisher, TBH.
Yeah, it isn't either.
In fact, if anything, you don't have to deal with those annoying stingers.
And that was a dead item, I believe, because Natharian is not going to grab it. Just need a little bit more momentum, Red. But you almost got it. Now this one can be somewhat tricky. Nice.
There we go.
Very clean. I believe that was a key.
Yes.
Oops. But will this play, like, this hookless GTG play pay off? Well, it's not so far, but maybe no logic breakers here. It's ooh, that is a spicy item.
No,
French vanilla.
French vanilla.
it's also our second meme item.
It's a great spot for those. Pretty chilling, to be honest.
The Gerudo got tired of people just going through the maze on Keezy and decided, okay, we're gonna hide the chests even further.
He knew it was a sneaky play. Yep. Ooh. It always, every time I see a big chest like that, I get excited.
No magic.
He is not happy.
I understand. We get to at least peek this because it looks like a arrow refill. Alright. The fact that we still haven't found the big key is a bit concerning.
I'm debating if I want to hope it's on River Chest.
Oh no. Oh!
Big chest.
Right side has something big. Was it worth it?
Or is it bait?
Oh my goodness!
Very worth.
Yeah, I would say it's worth it. Let's see. What? I didn't even get to peek the center chest. I missed it. My bad. That didn't look like anything important. Yeah, it's a small. But that's very strong for sure. Strength 2, but like not much to go for. Oh my! Oh, yeah. So it looks like Maze doesn't have very much, but that's strength 2. That's 9 key locked because there wasn't a small key in the right side at all. But it looks. I know exactly where we're going. Into the strength 2 block room. Yeah, the big key has not shown up yet in water. Natharian even has Furores in there. Yeah, we are effectively just a mirror from no mode. But of course, once we find the big key that is actually in River Chest, potentially, it could be bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it will be rough. Oh, that's just a like.
A BB?
Oh my goodness. I hate like so much. Like, they have longer ranges than you'd think. Oh, that's 3 out of 5. Oh, that could have been the... Oh. Alright, let's see. Natharian has a good advantage, but Red should know that Well is Way of the Hero, which has his hook shot. And Forest also is Way of the Hero, which has his bomb pick. So, it's kind of looking like we have to actually do the adventure. I think the only thing we haven't done yet, other than that, is Dark Lake and the Dragon Chest.
Yep.
So we're getting frighteningly close to actually having to do AD.
Oh.
Yeah, because I know water... Nathan should know water is foolish. It's like name and then Twitch channel.
Yep. One in 3 chance for AD.
There's a key there, so... Alright. Let's go, Dragon Chest. Is it... If it's a small key, then we're definitely gonna have to go into Darklink's chambers. Alright. Oh no!
That's a key. It's a small
That's
one.
a key.
50-50 now.
Yep. Logic breakers!
Finally! After 90 minutes.
Yep. 50-50 and it's frightening. Because we have no idea where the boomerang is. But Red was worried. He wanted to get logic breakers.
Looking like AD. Smells like AD. It's probably AD.
I bet it probably tastes like AD.
I bet it even feels like AD.
Yeah. I mean, we have a 50-50, so...
Does it sound like AD?
But that also means that Natharian's gonna actually have to do a Skull Mask. Because that's where Din's is. But having that information is really valuable.
It might be all dungeons for the boss key on River Chest.
Because Song of Time is vanilla, so...
Yep.
And if it is AD, we can say the glorious words.
Yep.
Glorious
Alright.
fun. We love to say.
Oh yeah. Nutstrat. It's foolish water as well. Yep.
Yes.
Oh, it's so nice to have fast Dark Link, though. Look at that. 2 jump slashes. Very clean.
Very, very
One
close.
jump slash. 2 jump slashes. 3. Okay.
Oh my god!
Stone Shadow finds
Stone
a way.
Wait. Oh my god! This is what I rolled. This is my baby.
Third seed I've commentated on, and there is the craziness. Every seed has something crazy in it. I am happy for this.
So, the boss key is locked behind Song of Time, and now we have to do all 3 stone dungeons to get the song.
Yep.
Third weekly in a row, it's AD.
That is
And
cursed.
it looks like Natharian's gonna rush Skull Mask immediately. It looks like Red is doing chickens again. I'm just gonna do this again.
He didn't get the reward before because he was missing one.
Yeah. You missed a chicken.
You missed one, buddy.
So now we have to redo the chickens.
Could you imagine if it was just boomerang on chickens the whole time?
Oh my goodness, the Cariosa play. Because I remember that from one of the matches in Season 5.
Yep. That was like...
That was an absolute
Boomer.
god route.
Oh yeah. We love seeing god routes here.
Remember, always gather your chickens, because honestly, you can still eat them even if they're useless.
Yes, we have to grab all of the spiritual stones. All the delicious... Okay, so we got, like, apple candy, cherry candy, and blue raspberry candy. Alright, chickens, let's go.
Nuts.
Nuts. Red is understandably frustrated at Anju. But now Natharian knows that he has to go and find the boomerang, because that's the only thing he needs left for actually doing all dungeons. Well, other than, Mirror Shield and Strength too, but those are things that you can just think about along the way. Oh man, I can just imagine the interview, like, what the heck did you just roll? Because yes, I actually did roll this one. Made sure to check the settings.
Ice Cavern and its crazy games.
Yeah, very chilling. Yeah, you can... hold on. But strap in. We're going to be going for a journey. Journey through all of the world. And indeed, the rang can be literally anywhere, including vanilla. In fact, that might not be a bad idea for Natharian as a vanilla rang. It's one of the worst places it could be, but it's a gamble worth investing in.
Especially since he's right here, he might as well just go do it.
Not only that, but on top of that too, think about the fact that he actually did use furores in water as adults. Oh no! I would have done it. Like, furores is so powerful. Like, it makes you... It would have made me do that. It's possible it can be in Deep Fire too.
I think it's
That's
just
true.
grabbing Skull Mask and Bomb True Bowling.
Yeah. So, vanilla rang is like... When we say vanilla, it means like the... in the original game where all the items are placed? It's the original location. So, it would be like in Jabu Jabu, for example, like the Stingray's room on the right. And it's the boomerang. Yeah, no worries. It's understandable. That's we're all here about is helping others.
Yep.
But we'll get to see what's on Bomb Chew Bolin. Yeah, French Vanilla means, it's in the same location as where it was in the same, like, not the same exact location, but like the same area. Like, say, Bombag in Dodongo's Cavern would be a good one. Where it's somewhere not in the Bombag chest.
And Expired Vanilla, which I am now going to coin it, is in the same location, but 7 years later.
Boomerang and Compass chest can only be in Glitch Logic. Because you actually do need the Boomerang to get rid of the tentacle blocking Compass chest. And we don't run Glitch Logic for Standard. Or the Ice Arrows in GTG was a pretty good example. Because it doesn't even have to... I mean, I guess you could say a lot of for, the pickups and such being French Vanilla, but we usually don't keep track of those kinds of items. It's usually, like, the unique items.
I'm hoping Natharian actually decides to go for the Skull Mask.
He has to at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a lot of abbreviations, but I think that's kind of true for everything. I mean, if you've ever been in IT, or with
biology,
or the government, you'll know, you'll have to learn abbreviations a lot. Fun times.
Or just even playing video games in general.
Yeah. I mean, the BFG in Doom, enough said. Yeah, that's for
he picked up
the
the
Wind
wrong
Waker.
dog.
Oh no! Okay, he lost the dog because the dog started sitting.
These dogs are slow. Even, like, all you have to do is backwalk, and a lot of the animals can't catch up to you.
Yeah, they're not very fast.
Either that or Link's just the fastest human alive. He's basically Sonic the Hedgehog.
And there's the bow.
There's his bow percent.
Yep. Well, it's nice to have a lot of arrows. I mean, it can be annoying sometimes to miss. Treasure chest game, get your guesses in chat. You know me. I always go with all rights.
There, I'm still in. Ha 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 ha.
I'm out. Oh my goodness.
Still
Okay.
Still in.
No worries, we all make mistakes.
And I'm out.
I'm still in.
You're still in.
Still in.
You're the only one still in. Alright.
No.
No, Sir NyQuil is still in now.
Oh yeah, Sir NyQuil is still in. Man.
And he got it.
He won!
Poggers.
And Sir NyQuil of Sealand is our winner. Alex and Link, would you please like to share with him what he has won?
A lovely, lovely heart piece, which we don't even know if that's the winner heart piece. And we'll never know. Could you imagine if there's actually a different texture for that heart?
You know what? Rando devs, please do that.
Just to make it even funnier.
Like, they could just put like a little extra ribbon with a tiny font that says winner on it, and I will be happy.
A blue ribbon?
Any sort of ribbon. Or heck, make the ribbon actually match the color of your hearts.
The extra shiny winner heart piece. Indeed.
It's like a shiny Pokemon, except you have a better chance of finding it.
Oh, he's not gonna be getting that,
He's not getting it yet. Which is really a strange play, because
he should be more than capable of full clearing Shadow Temple.
Yeah, he can full clear it 100%.
Yes, he did. Wooden Barrel actually did the 1 in 32.
I actually tried doing that once in a race, because I didn't want to find lens. It was awful. But it seems weird to skip out on Din's Fire when you know that it's AD. So, where do you think the boomerang is? Because that's the only thing we don't have no idea of.
Maybe Shadow Temple or Fire Temple.
It was a hit that both got pretty early on, so I can actually see him maybe forgetting. Yeah, it is confirmed AD, because we have found everything else but that big key.
There's also Ice Cavern.
We know it's either Bolero or Epona's song at this point.
Oh, I think Netherian is going to go do Fire Temple.
Yep.
Oh, or actually Dodongo's
Cavern probably into Fire.
Yeah.
Because he can full clear Fire.
Mm-hmm.
And it is not foolish.
Or just skip Dodongo's first.
Uh,
Very interesting play.
yeah, I would
Yeah,
have
Red
done. Yep.
I just realized that he is in Forest Temple.
Okay, he just wanted the storm scent. And he's going for 20 skulls at the same time.
Not a bad reason. Because, like, you don't know where that Rang could be. You don't know where that Mirror Shield could be. It could be on 20 skulls.
Yeah, Mirror Shield and Rang lock virtually nothing on their own.
But in AD, you kinda need him.
And Red going for the peak here. The cursor away from the chat for a bit. Yep. And but yeah, we will at least get to see the King of Crocs eat some blueberries.
Delicious blueberries.
Yeah, missing chest appearance matches contents is a big one.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if they're randomized, like fully randomized, or if they've been planned out.
I think you mean to call them boomberries, though.
Boom berries! Or burst berries.
No, they're boomberries bursting with explosive flavor in every bite.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch, the taste you can see.
Yep, because Water Boss Key has our is in the river chest.
We found winner.
Winner!
I think we're just missing Neighbor's Love.
So about half an hour after we found no memes, we found almost every single one of them.
Yep. And it will also appear in a big chest. So Dodongo's Cavern is path to the winner.
Yes.
So the setting still exists for like open versus closed Deku, but right now it's just open Deku for these weekly settings.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice. He wanted to give us a little bit of love.
Well, goodbye. Goodbye, King Dodongo.
Yeah, that's why I didn't put Furores in, like, not Furores, Kukuri's sword in the Forest Wath, because that's where we found Kukuri's sword.
And it doesn't really lock anything in settings.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. But Natharian is going into fire.
The Deku Open is somewhat recent for the weekly settings. Like about a month and a half-ish, I think, at this point.
Yeah. Because we're not doing S5 tournament settings for weeklies at the moment. But that's also why we gave free prelude as well. It's to help speed things up a bit.
There it is! Hopefully he decides to actually pick that up after, like... No, he's going... He's going there right now.
He's going for it. Makes sense.
Shadow and Fire are basically available to him at this point.
Shadow probably makes more sense, though. Just... Because Shadow is going to be really check dense, and it's linear, so it forces you to do it fully anyway.
Mm-hmm. And since he can already just clear Fire just by going in at this point, he might as well just go do Shadow first.
Yeah, exactly.
Because then if there is nothing in Shadow, then he knows that, okay, let me just go do all of Fire. And, yeah. Very smart, I think.
No, Shadow's not foolish. That's Water Temple. But we had to full clear it anyway for Boss Key.
Mm-hmm.
Frogs 2 and Big Goron both have nothing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty much like everything in
all of our always.
Yeah, pretty much all of our always hints except for Skull Mask and Ocarina of Time are pretty much useless in this seed.
Sniped.
Outsniped him, her.
And now, to hand in some masks. No, Skull Mask had the Din's Fire. Hammer was in Sunsong Grave. Which is why Sunsong was Wath.
Yep.
In a SFM.
Yep. Because Sarias was hinted. No worries.
Yep, it's glitchless.
Yeah. There's a couple of... There's one clip and one glitch that's allowed.
Yep.
The clip in Shadow is the Crusher Room one, because the glitchless equivalent is way harder. As well as just ground jumps. Ground jumps are allowed, because they're relatively easy to learn, and some of the glitchless jumps can be harder to pick up.
Fire arrows, if I remember right, were Child Spirit.
Yep, the second chest, where the first key normally is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. It's also, like, pretty close to what it would be done glitchlessly anyway. And like, the reason, too, is, like, the equivalent trick is much, much, much harder. And there's the lovely, lovely Dins. I think Natharian might just do Child Goron City, as well as Skull Kid. Get that stuff done, so that then he can... Because if he finds Boomerang, then he can just immediately book it.
Book it to Jabu.
Book it to Jabu, then go into Shadow Temple, and then... just like that. Because we don't know where Boomerang is. We don't know where the third strength is.
No,
Ooh, a nut upgrade. Can't say no to that.
Yeah.
Well, you can, but you kind of want it.
Red was going for the 0 cycle on this fight, which is actually somewhat tricky. Like, it's not impossible, but it is very tricky, because there are 2 paintings that make it really difficult. And then it's just kind of getting the muscle memory to basically get Phantom Ganon in line. But I remember the times I would actually take to practice that trick, and it's been worth it, because learning your boss fights, like especially your 1 cycles with Master Sword, is incredibly valuable, because you don't know if you're gonna get your big Goron sword, but you know that you'll always find the Master Sword. Well, almost always, because you could get an RSL seed where it's like Triforce Hunt, and you're only allowed to go Child. Alright, what's in the pot? Double defense.
Gotta love the double Ds.
Gotta love the implants.
Ow!
Ooh, ow.
That was a drive-by.
Yep.
Oh, we're gonna finally see Bombchu bowling.
We did see that earlier. Netherian did it, and it was nothing.
Oh, really? I missed it.
Yeah. He's dangerous.
Okay, Virgil Dante, 10 points for you.
Hey, Nico, what, you want to go bowling?
It is possible that rank could be on 1500.
Ooh, yeah.
But of course, that means we'd have to find a song either in Eyes or
We have
on
to find
Burning
Mirror Shield.
Kakariko. Yep. What if it was 1,000 for Mirror Shield and 1,500 for the Rang?
That would mean...
Ice Cavern has Epona then.
Yep.
Yep.
We've frozen our horse today.
I mean, this is
No,
before
Rang
she
can't
goes to
be
the
vanilla.
Blue Factory.
Oh, wait, it could be. Yeah, it could be. Still haven't seen it because Netherian decided not to check it.
Yeah, Netherian didn't go in. Like, he had Furores, and the thing about Furores and Randomizer is that it actually has 2 different instances for it, a child and an adult instance. Whereas in the vanilla game, you don't have such luxury, sadly. In fact, you can't even place it in GTG because it actually says specifically that it has to be a dungeon with a map. So even Ganon's castle, you can't place the Furore's Wind in.
Oh, there's the big key.
Yep. And yeah, happy 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's 2 minutes late this time instead of 4, so we're getting better.
We're improving. As Red picks up his scale.
So, yeah, definitely a big shout out to Netherian and Red for, or Artificial Red for being our restreamers, or not our streamers,
Racers on Restream.
racers, that's the word.
Yep.
Too many R's.
No worries.
Mhm.
R is one of those ones that throws off a lot of people.
Mm-hmm. And shoutouts to our trackers, Scooby2120 and Karenia. Hopefully I got that one right. And of course, our fellow commentators, or my fellow commentators, the Harold brothers and some weird guy named Axel Ryman. Okay, I got Karenia's name right.
Yeah, I understand. I worry about pronunciations as well.
As someone who used to work phones and got so many interesting names, I would always apologize immediately after I say their name.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, and if they say...
I used to work for, like, there's someone from Nigeria, so I always had difficulty saying their actual name.
Yeah, usually I'm like, I'm sorry if I butchered your name, feel free to butcher mine, and then I introduce myself with a name that isn't exactly easy to butcher.
No worries. Like, well, in English it isn't, but if English isn't your native language, then it can be.
Oh yeah, for sure. But in my case, it's like the only real way to actually butcher my name is to use the female version of it. To which, if they were to do that, my response is, am I a pretty woman?
Well, I mean, take it in stride, I guess.
Well, the moment I say that is, it's like...
Right, woman.
Not exactly, but close. Not exactly, but close.
Like the boss key plus 2 smalls in like the first 4 checks of Shadow. That is crazy.
I remember like my second seed.
No, that's the first 3.
Like I remember the second seed I commentated. It actually did have like the fastest Shadow Temple because all the keys are like right before that one, the spike room.
Yeah, that's one thing I do miss about mixed pools, because you sometimes had to worry about whether Shadow was Din's locked, and that was like some of the funniest stuff. It kind of happens generally with Entrance Rando, where you actually worry about Din's more for Shadow.
Mm-hmm. I need to do another entrance rando. It's the start of an entrance rando is always hilarious because it's like, where is Link living this time?
Oh yeah, I do like having vanilla spawns for that because the entrance moves too. But yeah, it makes sense for Red to do this, and he's going to find that long shot. I mean, you don't try full clear. You don't just go and not full clears not foolish spirit.
Yeah, he especially might find the either a vanilla or French vanilla mirror shield.
Yep, but he definitely find that long shot as well as those irons.
Yes, my favorite soccer player, Iron Boots.
He sounds French.
Yeah, it's good to dip water when you can. Because the information that it may be AD is really powerful.
Bye.
Bye, Felicia.
And
Oof,
goodbye again. Okay, Nate, what are you doing? Unfortunately for Netherian right now, this room really is the pits.
Yeah, it's kind of a tripping hazard. In fact, they may want to put a wet floor sign there.
I think you should all just drop these puns.
No, I'll never drop them.
Oh my god, a big chest. What do you think it is in there? We don't actually have a whole lot in there. It could act. You know what it might be?
Nehrus.
Nehrus. It could be another bomb bag.
It could be. We're still missing 2.
Strength
So
3!
strength 3!
Are you kidding?
So you have to do GTG! Oh my goodness!
That's so bad.
On the bright side, at least, Strength 3 isn't required.
Yeah. That is so cursed, and I love it. So this is probably a key.
I wonder if Pix is in
Yep.
this race. I bet he would love it.
This is the... Well, he doesn't even have Song of Time. We gotta remember that.
True.
Because this is a seed where Song of Time is AD locked. Yeah, and OGC is foolish, so Strength 3 won't be doing anything for us this seed. And Red's about to go and pick up his strength, not his strength, his long shot, so... And the big key. It's AD for a water boss key.
Mm-hmm.
For foolish water on top of that.
Foolish water boss key, yes.
Fool! Absolute tasty, absolutely tasty memes here on ZSR.
Mm-hmm. No, that would actually be hilarious. AD for toilet for Mirror Shield.
Well, that's possible.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, now you're not losing out on much. Could you imagine if it was just the full world tour with Eponas in ice?
That would be pretty cursed.
And then you have to do HBA to get Mirror Shield?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's see. Was it worth it? Alright, I forgot.
Beacon of Curse, someone just sent me something. It's mint chocolate dipping sauce from KFC.
Dipping sauce for chicken that's chocolate? Interesting.
First I feature them, then I roll them a seed, and it's...
And then you give them commentator's curse.
Actually, I love your idea of making the run suffer. Tanner, if you ever see me in chat, which I'm sure the Harrow brothers have, they know what I always love to request.
Yes.
Doesn't matter what scene.
Boomerang is in shadow!
Oh, Boomerang is in deep shadow!
Okay, now we have to play the guessing game. Where the hell is Mirror Shield?
Well, now it can be literally anywhere. Except for 2 checks in Spirit, maybe 3.
Don't Shadow finds a way.
I actually... Oh, what's this?
Big.
A bomb bag! That's definitely bomb locked.
Mm-hmm. So far, we're missing 1 bomb bag, a Nehru's Love, a Mirror Shield. I think it's 1 or 2. Yeah, 1 more. No. We got all our bottles.
So, you know what's the possibility? Is that it actually could be AD locked. The Strength 2 is technically AD locked in GTG, depending on Toilet Key.
Oh, true.
Actually, no, it is AD locked because there was a Strength on Strength 2 block. And you need all 9 keys to do it without without Song of Time logically. So it is in fact an AD lock to Strength 2.
Makes sense.
Logical World Tour.
Yep. And GTG isn't even hinted. The
Mhm.
most you're gonna get is that save quit location.
Yep.
Alright, so we got we got 5 keys, because Red didn't pick up the one in map chest. And it was nothing. Yeah, Nosley, you saved yourself from an Alex seed. Because actually, when I do re-roll these, I manage to curse myself more. Heck, I even rolled the Freaky Friday seed. And, it was glorious in the way it was kind of cursed. Because, I'll put it in something funny, like, we had Fire Wath, or, like, Fire Path to, Bongo Bongo. Rang was there, but Dins was on Pierre. Of course, Cola placed Pierre.
Oh, that's a big chest.
Oh.
Let's see what it is.
Claim check.
Hey, I roll bad seeds all the time. Have you seen any of the ones I've rolled for, like, tournament stuff? Like, where I had I think it was one of my league matches for Season 2 against Thunder, where it was, like, AD for Shadow completion. And you had to go all the way deep into Shadow just to get your light arrows. Yeah, the manager having the claim check for the owner.
And we know Big Goron is dead.
Yep.
Which means...
Wait a minute, that means that he's not blind.
Of course not. He can see perfectly fine.
Well, I don't know if you can see right now on Ethereum's side, at least.
Well, he's not...
You know what he needs is glasses. They need to make, like, big Goron-sized glasses.
That are resistant to smog.
Yeah, go for, like, the aviator frames, too.
No one.
Could you imagine, like, aviator frames on big Goron?
Yes.
Kind of.
Yep, the manager seems to have a claim check so that he can tell the Karens no. Karens and Kens of the world that no.
Now here's what happens. They get the Big Goron sword, but it's actually the Giant's knife, and it breaks, so they go see Big Goron, he's like, you want to speak to the manager? Okay, he's very deep in Shadow Temple. Would you like to go talk to him there?
Oh my god, there's another wallet.
Nice.
Wallet percent achieved.
Yep.
Now we're making bank. We're making bank.
Alright. And Natharian gonna do Jabu, probably full clear it. And then we'll finally get the Song of Time. Of course, one thing we still have to look for is the Mirror Shield.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I've had like almost the entirety of a seed cleared and still not being go. It's an awful feeling.
Yep. Very awful indeed.
It is Dodongo Lake.
Oh,
Yeah.
Virgil, that would be evil. And I am okay with that.
Yep. That is evil, and I love the idea. I actually blanked out and forgot to hand in the diving mini game for the Scrubs Qual. Because I actually did that before going into GTG. Yeah, Go Mode can't be in a trial for the weeklies.
SFM still
Oh.
on, of course.
Well, time to get eaten by a whale. I'd make a biblical reference here, but I'm a bit below that.
Yeah.
Well done on that one.
Well done.
Now, it's one of the only stories that I actually can have committed to memory. I just think it's funny.
You mean Jonah's being eaten by a giant fish?
Yeah. I could see Red going into Jabu without Orang. It's a pretty reasonable play when you have Furores.
Chad again, fishing for some puns.
Well, we had bee puns, we had tree puns, and now we have fish puns.
And we also had Squidward.
And Squidward, yes. Or Spider.
Unfortunately for us, we are Jabu's catch of the day.
Yep.
We're his soup of the day. Because who doesn't like soup? No! This is Patrick!
Alright.
Is this a Krusty Krab?
Well, that's looking like a 4 or 5 dive here. Someone bring... Yeah, this is a 4 dive. Rip. This could have been a 3 dive, but... sometimes... But nothing so far in Jabu, which is unfortunate. It looks like we didn't get... Jabu didn't eat very much today, other than junk food.
We are the junk food, Alex.
But junk food is the tastiest of all food.
But it's not good for the system.
But it's so tasty!
Oh, Red's also going to ignore it. And... that looks like a small... Yeah.
It's a small. Speaking of delicious junk food, I still have to finish off a cake from 4th of July.
Well,
I've already...
about Skittles. Apparently, they have some genopollution contained within some of the ingredients. That was from an article that I read.
Oh, I thought he would have done... I'm surprised he did Ring Chest first. I guess he wanted to keep his furores up and going. And, okay, now it has nothing so far. That's 2 out of 4 checks. I'm still in favor of having MQ Jabu in the weekly settings.
Yes.
Just so I can see the glorious cows everywhere. Plus, it would add to 10 more checks.
Yes.
Oh! Oh.
Is this the mirror shield?
I could imagine this being like the third boss. Yep.
There it is.
There it is.
That is go mode.
That's go mode for Netherian.
Dang. Now I'm sad we don't have toilet being checked. Well, actually, no, it's no mode.
It's no mode because he doesn't have Mirror Shield, but not Mirror Shield. Strength 2 yet.
Yeah, it's no mode. He's on go mode just yet.
Yeah, because he still needs strength, and we know where the last one is. He's not going to pick it up until, he's actually an adult spirit. I'm probably going to skip that, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. I'm hoping that he at least goes to GTG, just because it's very check dense, and at this point, you might as well check it.
And Red's going to Ice.
We'll at least know once and for all which song it is.
I'm surprised Red isn't checking water. Like, getting a good grasp of your key situation in water is pretty valuable, especially when you have entrance rent. Yeah, he might suspect it's AD, because, I mean, if it was a jet seat, it would have been done already. Of course, Mirror Shield could easily eat up a lot of time. Yeah, Ecola would have finished if it was a jet. Because, or Ecola, or like Mr. Martin or Melrose, or even Words for Swords, or the Arnaut. I know Purple is pretty good too. Quite a few people that would probably finish if this was a jet. But it's, as we know, it's AD. Oh god. Could you imagine being able to randomize Rudo's sound effects?
Yes. That'd be
Why can't we do that?
You'll have to ask the devs on that one.
Devs, why can't we do that? I'm sure one of them might watch this at some point.
No, let's change every sound effect. The ability to plan out every sound effect would be fantastic.
Kind of like an Ocarina of Time 3D.
Yes. Where, let's say the Blizzards, for example, they get the re-dead screams.
Yes. And the re-dead screams are basically,
Link.
like...
Link screaming.
That sort of thing.
Oops, all Mweep. Just make everyone Mweep.
I would totally do that.
Natharian's still going for 20, thinking potentially that strength could be there, which is fair. But he's a skull short. I can actually see somewhat if someone is fast enough, I can see them finishing within like the next 20 to 30 minutes. Because other than like strength 2, everything's just been kind of either hinted or along the way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that is so cursed. Uh-oh.
Not the
Holy-
cleanest Baronade so far.
Baronade can be annoying,
There's a
learning it.
scale.
Oh my god.
The freestanding and ice cavern.
That's 20 for red. But I can imagine Aetherian eventually going to GTG. I mean, it's very close. You have, like, the tools to full clear it at this point. And GTG is just remarkably check dense, and it is a great play with chest appearance matches content. As we find our last bottle on Baronade.
Of course.
Very bottle locked. You could say it's a bottlenecked bottle.
Yes.
Yeah, the glitchless jumps in ice are so nice, especially if you have hovers. Oh, what song do you think is in...
Ice Cavern?
that's an...
Probably
Yeah.
Bolero.
Oh, if it's Bolero, that's actually a pretty good thing for red.
Yeah.
Because then they'll pretty much force him to really go into Shadow. Or Deep Fire, but between Fire and Shadow, and you kind of should suspect AD at this point, because the amount of items that these guys have... Alright. Let's go. And it is a Bolero.
So Epona's on Burning Cack.
That horse burnt down the village.
Yes. It's an angry horse.
It just ran too fast.
It's a Rapidash.
It's the Flash. In fact, with that Song of Time, GTG after Water Temple might be a pretty valuable play, to be honest. But it probably would come after finishing up Water and Spirit Temple, and probably making a mad dash for Fire Temple as well. Well, you can't do Spirit. You need to get the strength there in GTG. But I can see him doing Water and Fire. Funnily enough, the strength is going to pigeonhole him pretty quickly.
I feel like Lutherian might actually full clear Fire Temple.
Yeah, that is a possibility.
But he's gonna go into water first.
Yep, makes sense to me. And then you'll probably, probably check Lax.
Yeah, of course.
No spoilers, please. They'll come up in the... There we go. Our first place finisher, Ecola with a time of 2:33.10.
GG's.
GG's.
Pretty reasonable time. You just rush dungeon and you win. So, like, thinking about it, if you had, if it wasn't on BK, then it would be even faster. But yeah, GG.
And thank you for the raid, Icola. The party is 16.
Party over here.
That's more than I can count.
On one hand.
On one hand.
What are you talking about? I could count to 100.
I mean, you can count to... You can count to, what? 2 to the power of 10 if you use binary counting for that.
Maybe, but it's actually easy to count to 100. Watch. 1, 2, skip a few, 99, 100.
True.
Yeah.
And that's the quick rat.
Oof.
And getting away.
Didn't get stuck in the door. Ooh, that was close. But yeah, very reasonably paced.
10 fingers, 10 toes, 32 teeth. 2
2 nostrils.
2 eyes.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Well, I don't have a pear tree, but I do have birds on a feeder, so...
Yes. With some suet.
Actually, I should feed them again soon. They eat real fast. Bomb chews.
Burp, indeed.
Bomb chews on Morpha. It's like, nah, you can't break this logic. Won't let you.
That's pretty much what the music is trying to tell them.
And now... Yep, just as I figured. Then you're probably gonna do fire.
Yep. And maybe full clearing that.
Ooh. Big stabby.
Big Goron sword. Oh, that is such a great place for it. You have to do AD to grab it. And yep, Natharian's going into fire. Might end up full clearing it.
And Artificial Red is going to find out soon it's all AD just for Song of Time.
Yep. But he has the tools to go and do Shadow.
Mm-hmm. But he still has to finish the Dongos and has to finish Jabu as well.
Yep.
Yep. Well, Dodongos is not even that bad.
Yeah, sure.
Jabu and the thing is, Jabu locks the Shadow has the boomerang, and then with the mirror shield in Jabu, that means that Red Red has a pretty linear path for the end of the seed.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Netherian can either go to Ice or GTG, and I think GTG would be a better play.
Yeah.
And he could probably get stuck in doing deeper fire.
Might go straight to Volvagia.
Yeah, I think he's going to go straight to Volvagia first, but what do you think he's going to do after? There's so much he can do.
Think, please don't be deep fire and not too deep fire. I mean, I could just be hoping and copying, but...
Well, it makes sense to at least check this first.
Hmm.
Good job. Red has a very, very linear end to the seed. Unless he skips Compass and Jabu, but I don't think he will. Because it's just... Jabu's just out of the way. Whereas, like, that strength 2 could be quite literally anywhere for Netherian.
I better go grab a small snack.
No worries. Just buckle in, we're gonna be on a journey. And whether he decides to place the Furores also in Dark Link's room is... Yep, Red is about to learn the bad news.
Mm-hmm.
And Netherian is planning on full clearing fire.
Oh.
No. So... No, he's going for our lovely, lovely dragon, but
Snacks have been successfully acquired.
nice.
Nice.
But Netherian is going to slay the dragon first. He's going to be the legendary Hylian knight who has slain a dragon on top of the gigantic amoeba of Morpha, the Nidarian Baronade, the crocodile King Dodongo,
The Scorpion Goma.
and the ghost Phantom Ganon. Now he just needs to... And the undead drummer, Pongo. The only thing we're missing...
Are the dastardly witchy twins. Twinrova.
It has jellyfish attached to it. It's probably like a big jelly that's just ugly.
And Ethereum takes out the dragon very easily.
Yep.
Oh, Red has not actually done Central Pillar, so now he's going to be learning the bad news.
Yep. Which means he's gonna have to refight Dark Link.
Rip.
But yeah, it was AD for the water boss key. It should be Wath. As we got our second place finisher, Melrose, with a time of 2:42.43.
GG's.
GG's, that's a really good time. Because it's so close together.
Yeah, that's essentially just a spirit rush at this point. Difference, which is pretty crazy to think about. Yep.
Ooh, an MMR call in 15 minutes. I'm gonna have to watch that right after. Hooray! More entertainment for me.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
That means we can empty out all the Dunkaroos while eating dinner.
Oh shoot, we gotta think about what to make.
Oh, that's what I gotta decide. I gotta see my food is defrosted.
Oh, we got our third place finisher, Mr. Martin, with a 2:43.56.
GG, Mr. Martin.
Pretty good time.
Hmm.
That rounds up the top 3.
Yep. Oh, this is a GTG play.
Wait, does he not know what the adult spawn is?
Nope.
Oh no!
Not that it matters, because reversing isn't that bad.
True.
And the fact that he's going for it means he's pretty confident in his ability to do it. He's like me, we are both visual...
I'm not sure if it's just Red taking a break or if he's thinking of forfeiting.
Or just thinking in general.
I think he might be going to the toilet.
Yeah.
I mean, this is one of those buckle up, we're going deep seeds. Not even that deep, to be honest, for AD. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. It's one of those buckle up bathroom time moments kind of seeds. But I think if Natharian goes from the right, which he probably will with all the stuff he has, he will get that strength 2 very soon and will be in full go.
Mm-hmm.
This is this is Gerudo Forest now.
Yes. Isn't this enchanting? It's very whimsical. Be caught and arrested, thrown in jail. That is the American dream, I think.
And just like that, at least we know that both of our runners, as long as Red and Natharian don't leave out, they will be fine. Because the boomerang is essentially his go mode, as Natharian's should be. Yeah, he's thinking about it immediately, just rushing the right side. So this is probably GG then.
Mm-hmm.
First grabbing a key. And now he's heading to the right.
Yep. Well, it's good to grab a key, because you don't know if you have to actually go on the left side of the maze.
Yep. This is the fortress of... This is the training ground of time.
Yep. Natharian should be in go mode in about 10 seconds.
Yep.
And he's also already done a fair bit of child spirit, so it's just
And there's his
getting the
go mode.
last three keys. And we know that there's one on the right.
While Red, killing off those Gyptos, of course.
Every time someone gets into go mode in Ocarina of Time Rando, Link's eyes glow red. Could you imagine if that was actually a thing? And we got our 4th and 5th place finishers. Purple Rubies with a time of 2:49.24, and Volk 41 the time of 2:49.42.
You just swap the seconds around. Duh.
But a top 10 snipe is the way to go. But yeah, Natharian looking for this key makes sense. Because if you can find one really early, then it'll be a big boon. But we know where the last one is. It's ZL locked, so. But it's on the way, so it's not like a big deal breaker, thankfully.
We have amazing commentary, according to thing. Also, we're getting close to 3 hours.
Oh yeah, maybe we'll actually be on time this time. Oh, as we get our 6th place finisher, Words for Swords with a 251.21.
That's
Hungry for words? No, hungry for swords.
Well, why don't you just read while cutting things up? With the sword.
And yep, all right, that should be all the keys. Just now rush to the top and beat the ever saving daylights out of some evil old ladies.
Yes. The evilest of old ladies.
Remember, kids, we here at ZSR do not condone violence against old ladies.
Nope.
Of course not. It's against the law. And it's just wrong.
Well, that's why I said evil old ladies, not just old ladies. Although in their case, it's kind of more obvious after what they did to Naburo. What if they shoot fired ice beams so you reflect it?
And we have the
Aeronaut
Aeronaut finishing in 7th place with a time of 2 hours, 53 minutes, and 3 seconds. GG's.
GG's.
Yep. Ooh, almost got the very clean setup there. Can be tricky. But we've got quite a few finishers already. Before the 3-hour mark, so it's a Jet AD. Can't complain about that.
Indeed. I think it's just because nobody really rushed Fire Temple. Or Ice
Yeah.
Temple. No Rush Ice, sadly.
Fire Temple old ladies.
Yes.
Oh, missed the first one, unfortunate.
Yeah, they can be. Well, there's a reason why we call it Troll Rova. I don't know about anything unknown. I think we found most of the stuff. The only thing we don't know is Nehru's Love, basically. We found Strength 3, we found Double Magic, we found everything but, like, one bomb bag.
Yeah, 1 bomb bag and 1 Nehru's.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. We even found all of the bottles and even the gold scale.
Scale, it was an ice cavern.
Strength 3 was in Spirit Temple. Red
And
found
the-
it because he did a GTG relatively early.
It was in the mirror room with all the sun panels.
Yeah, the only thing we didn't find this seed is Nehru's Love. We even found all the other meme items. Like, the only thing we didn't see on Restream was, like, the left side of GTG and as well as
Yes, Red did pick up the rang.
and Fire. Yeah, Red did pick up the rang. His rang colors are similar to mine. In fact, it's even on his personal tracker. And I mean, you still full clear Shadow if you're not in full go mode. That's fair. That's very understandable. Getting pretty close to the 3-hour mark. I know Natharian won't sub 3 because he still has to climb the tower, which takes all the time already.
Yep.
But it'll be a pretty good time, regardless. I mean, 3 hours is actually quite good for a seed like this, where it's like AD. But yeah, it looks like unless someone finishes within the next 40, 50 seconds,
We'll be rounding up the sub 3s.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Down goes the dinosaurs.
It wasn't the KT extinction event, it was the LI and K extinction event
Yes.
that wiped out the dinosaurs.
Yes. Just slaying a few skeletons now.
And Ethereum is Skella done with them.
Yep.
And Ethereum just reaching 3 hours in the tower. Happy 3 hours.
Yep, happy 3 hours. We're on time this time.
So I guess it really should be happy 3 hours.
Well, yeah, it's still pretty happy, to be honest. It's not that bad of a AD seed.
And to start off with 3 hours, we have Cuphead finishing in 8th place.
Mm-hmm.
With 3 hours, it's 7 seconds.
Yep.
A big shout out to Netherian and Artificial Red for being our racers on this stream. And of course, our trackers as well. Scooby2120 and Kyrenia, or just Kai, might be easier. And on commentary, myself, Axel Ryman. I don't know why, but I am with Alexander and Lee Harold.
Yes.
Yep. The that was very clean bongo fight, and Krez finishing, getting sniped by Cuphead, but a finish of 3 hours and 54 seconds. Seeing that one up there.
This Hyrule Field music.
Yep.
It's
Very
Ganondorf's
interesting.
pasture now.
Well, it looks like Blue won this match.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. One cycle.
Very clean.
Very clean.
As now Red goes to beat the King of Dinosaurs.
Well, King of Crocs.
Or Crocs. They are related.
Yes.
Gotta get himself a new pair of shoes.
Yep. Or a purse.
A new pair of Crocs.
Yes.
Yep.
You know the difference between a crocodile and an alligator, right?
Yeah, it's the snout. Though they're still like closely related.
Nah, the difference is that one will see in a while, the other will see you later.
That's a good one. Spelling. That's also a good point.
How about a Cayman?
You know what's funny is that some caimans are actually more closely related to the land crocs in South America than to the other ones. But we got our 10th place finisher, rounding out 10th place, Liam 6 with a time of 3:03:02.
GG's. Guess who found Nurse Shield before discovering it was AD?
It was funny as hell. Like, I didn't, like, it was like, alright, 50-50, let's go. It's probably AD. And, oh
Rafa
shoot.
finishing in 11th place with a time of 3:03:41.
Unfortunately, sniping out Netherian.
Yep. Making sure that I spell their name correctly, because I am not good with spelling.
Finishing off in 12th place with a time of 3 hours, 4 minutes, and 8 seconds.
3 minutes? Holy crap, that's a new world record.
Okay, just... Alright, make sure that...
Red just didn't do the bomb stuff because he didn't have bombs at the time when he first did it. And Fur finishing in 13th place with a time of 3 hours, 5 minutes, and 10 seconds.
Yep. The finishers are all going to round off.
Should be. Yep. Fur finishing. Yeah. 3:05:10.
Mm-hmm. For real this time.
For real, friends.
Alright. Well, hello and GG.
GG.
GG's Netherian.
Oh, thanks. It was a bit of a sad when I checked Water Temple and found where Bosky was, but
Yeah. It was a hoot, that's for sure.
at the very least, the game made the progress linear to where, like, oh, the next item you need for the next dungeon is just in the dungeon you're clearing, so...
Oh, it's been cleared. Oh, shoot. Someone else already cleared it. That wasn't even me. Yeah, the plays... Because Red actually found that GTG Strength 2 way earlier and found Strength 3 in Spirit Temple, which was pretty funny to see. So the one in GTG, that's AD locked, by the way, because there's a key in the Strength 2 block room.
I'm assuming the Strength 3 was in the big chest I skipped when I was in go mode?
Yep.
That makes sense.
It was funny to see. And Red should be hitting go mode soon if he does Compass Chest.
Where's he at right now?
He's just making his way to Jabu.
Okay.
But I'm surprised that you left Fire Temple when you did at first, because you had Goron, Tunic, and Hammer to fight Volvagia.
I think he wanted the bombs for the quick kill.
Yeah,
That's
so
fair.
at that point, I was fighting Volv without bombs is kind of annoying, and I could have gone to climb fire, but climbing fire without bombs is a lot of lock checks to skip randomly along it. Like you missed the shortcut, you missed the early check. So I figured I'd come to it later. I don't know, climbing fire is not the funnest. That's why I sent FW there and went to GTG first. Just higher density and faster checks.
Yeah, the GTG play makes a lot of sense, especially with Song of Time. I was just more about, like, it wasn't the second time, it's the first time that I was more interested about. The one, like, before you had Bomb Bag.
Yeah, I think the only mistake I really made that I kind of noticed a little too late was I started clearing field, and then I realized I had hovers to get the Bolero song, which was at the end of being ZL, and I was like, oh, because I ended up having to run all the way back around there, and that was not the best feeling, but
Yeah, that's understandable.
a lot of points on the. Oh, go ahead.
Did you happen to see the adult spawn, by the way?
No, I don't think I ever saved quit as adult.
So it was outside of Gerudo Fortress, or in Haunted Wasteland on Gerudo Fortress side.
Oh.
Yep.
So you didn't have to do the reverse Haunted Wasteland.
Nah.
No, but it was
throwing it off for style points.
Yep.
And to be fair, it's kind of a gamble to save quit at that point without knowing where you actually are.
Probably a lot earlier on just to see where it was, but that makes sense why others did DTG earlier then, if that was the spawn.
Yeah. He even did it with, like, getting 2 keys and just checked it. Yeah, he found out way later that it was AD locked in water.
Yeah, I was worried about that when I was clearing the first time. I think when I did the dragon chest and that was empty too, I'm like, oh no, please not.
Yep, that's fair. Because we got our 14th finisher, Zor 2000 with a 3:10:09. But yeah, this was actually not that bad of an AD seed.
Yeah, for an AD seed, it's actually pretty, somewhat jetty for AD, if you can call AD jet. Just because, all your checks you're doing along the way just give you access to the next dungeon you need.
Yeah, exactly. 230 on ADs, actually pretty jet.
Yeah, and I think that I would have probably taken a lot longer. I just happened to stumble across the last hint I was missing, the Dins on Skullmask check. That I think was Grotto for Storm's Grotto and Kokiri Forest. I think I found it on. Just the first one I found was really obscure.
Yeah. Well, Red will be getting his mirror shield. So this should put him in go, thankfully.
That's good.
Oh, right.
Climbing his nest on that chest.
But it's now full go for Red.
Yes.
So we will be just seeing a linear path, thankfully. But Red also scummed his progress against Dark Link because he didn't do Central Pillar before doing that loop.
Yeah,
so we'll get to
there, so it made that a little less painful.
Yeah. We'll get 3 Dark Link fights this restream.
With only 2 people.
So that would be interesting.
I'm not sure if it's the Blitz brain in me, because I've been playing like a lot of Triforce Blitz lately. Red has like double the hearts I have.
Yeah.
I was on
He
like
was
3
trying
hearts
to look
for a
for
long time.
logic breakers for a very long time.
Oh, I'm hunting for chews. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Because chews are in small chests in this setting, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm so used to chews being in large chests, I completely forgot about that until like I was already done with a lot of checks.
We got a nice linear road to the end of the seed, because Red's already done most of Spirit as well. So it's just...
Just dip back into
Russian.
water for key and then rush spirit.
Yep, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's already done, like, the top of Spirit, as we get our 15th place finisher and our 16th place finisher.
Ooh, the snipe.
Nice.
5 seconds.
Yes, Andre's 3456 with a time of 3:13:39, and Balthier with a time of 3:13:44. But Mirror Shield was in Jabu Compass chest, Sir Nyquil.
Mhm.
So even if it was the fact that it was AD, it was pretty jetty because the stuff was just kind of along the way.
At least we can raid the one of the ZSR channels for the MMR walls.
Mhm.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, because I think a lot of people will be finished by the time we get past, because there's still a little bit of time that Red has to do with the all the fun stuff, you know.
Finishing off water. Oh, you forgot to let go of the box.
Oh no.
And finishing off the rest of Spirit as well.
Yeah, if the seed wasn't AD, then it'd be even funnier, because it'd be like stuff in really weird, obscure locations.
Mhm.
But because it's AD, like, you're just getting the stuff along the way.
Yeah, if it was AD, it might have actually taken me longer in all honesty, because I would have not have checked Jabu very early.
Yeah. I would see a full fire dip from most people.
Oh yeah, I would have definitely done fire before Jabu. It would have been like fire, then shadow, then Jabu after that probably. Somewhere along that order.
Yeah, you wouldn't push Jabu until later. Whereas with AD, it just kind of drags you along. In fact, yeah, top.
Time to put this on your bingo card. Clean Baronade fight.
Yeah, Baronade can be annoying sometimes.
Mhm.
Yeah, I missed my Z targeting on 1, and then just went downhill from there.
Yeah. Baronade could be rough. We did find the gold scale, though, because that was a nice.
That was one
With
place I was
Bolero.
almost going to go to. I think I was planning to go to Ice until I found the Din's Fire hint, and then just never had a reason to ever try Ice.
Yeah. It didn't really have much other than gold scale and Bolero.
Yeah, my only fear was they would have Oponas, and then it'd be like something obscure like on HPA for my Go mode, but luckily that wasn't the case.
Yeah.
Red almost didn't pick up Song of Time. It happens. You get so fast that you just kind of forget. But
Oh, yeah.
time to go on to Hooters Express. as we pick up the song that's sorely needed for one key.
Yes.
I mean, it could have been worse. It could have been AD for Sunsong for Lights on Sungrave.
Yep.
Wait, that has happened before.
Yep.
And I'm okay with that.
I remember a long shot on AD on Sun's grave. That was fun.
At least with that, you'd be climbing Ganons to find out like where Lightos are, and then you'd at least be able to go mode the 80 dungeons.
If you have the
In this
items.
case- yeah, if you have the items. In this case, like Jabu, you get to skip one check. DC, if you have to choose, you can skip most of it. Shadow, if you're lucky, you can skip 3 checks. So, probably wouldn't be that great anyway.
And Red's gonna get his big Goron sword probably after his full dungeon rush, too. But gotta love the strength 3 in Shadow for nothing. But thankfully we are pretty close to the end of the seed here on Restream. But yeah, when we saw that long shot in Child Spirit, it was interesting. And then when we saw Red get that strength too, we knew that he would eventually pick it up. But yeah, that's right. He puts Furores at the top of Spirit because he knew that he would be in go mode as soon as he. But you missed a lot of puns here in the commentary booth.
And Squidward impressions.
In Squidward, yes. We went from bees to trees to... Actually, we did a lot of different... Yeah, fish puns, too. I mean, the opportunity was there.
No cow sanity, so we didn't do any cow puns.
Yeah.
This
Petition to make... petition to add cow sanity to weeklies. Actually, I probably would play that more.
It wouldn't be too bad. You just have to you have to learn a few more checks, and then you have to hope opponents is somewhere accessible. Last thing you want is AD for opponents to get like lights off a cow.
like the Cow of Destiny and DMT.
At least you'll get hinted the cow. Or, I guess, general area, because there's 4 cows in one spot.
And there's an always hint for one of the cows.
Yep. That would eat up one of the sometimes.
Yes.
That was one thing I didn't like about the seed. Or sometimes hints this seed were just garbage.
The hammer was nice, but, like...
Hammer was good. I found it
Until it was
before,
like
but
SFM Wath. It was good until we had SFM Wath, and it was only possible for Sun Song.
Then we had a Shadow Trial 2, was garbage, and I'm like, thanks, we already have lights. Literally nothing in Ganons we could ever need.
Yep. And then there was Iron Boots chest. The Prelude one was pretty funny. Like, Prelude was just a big golden rupee, and you couldn't even get it until the end of the seed. But I think at this point we're starting to get some people who probably did a deep fire in the seed. Or rushed ice. Or full clear did GTG. As we take down the witches.
Troll Rover, goodbye.
Yep. And then Morpha's not too bad. You just place Furores in its room. Fight Darklink again. And then take a nice relaxing swim down the river.
With whirlpools.
The one I almost got caught in.
Yep, well, it happens to all of us.
I forgot what happened. I think I cola finished, and I kind of got distracted by like seeing someone finished, and I was like, "Oh, I'm in a whirlpool right now."
Just like reading. Imagine just reading the newspaper, and then you're suddenly in a whirlpool. Because that would be awful. Like, at least the whirlpool should have the courtesy to at least let you read the comic strips.
Finally, no, speaking of Ecola, he's currently running the MMR Weekly qualifier, actually. Or tournament qualifier.
Yes.
Yep.
So, good thing that he kind of pretty much got that first place. He got to immediately jump right into MMR.
Yep. And so did Melrose. I know Melrose is a MMR player as well.
Hmm.
I think quite a few of the top players actually run MMR on the side.
Hmm.
And then you have a few like Rotindos, Vidya James, and I don't know who do a lot of MMR and run Green of Time rando on the side.
But you also have I know Ryukane does Wind Waker rando.
We all
In
blend
fact,
in.
I think he's made it his main at the moment. As we are fighting, we are in what's one of the levels in Star Fox?
Sector Z.
Yeah.
I forget the name of that aquatic planet in Star Fox 64.
It's Aquas.
Yes. And I think it's on one of the hotter trails actually finding Andross.
Yeah, it's the hard difficulty.
Because the colder path, you actually lose Flippy, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And that's also where Andross is a fake.
Swipe.
Ooh,
Swipe.
there's a lot of HP for him to fight through too.
Yeah.
I believe this music's from Deltarune. Oh, now it's
Yeah.
back to Star Fox.
Oh, this Star Fox song is Area 6 specifically.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew it wasn't Aquas, because water levels tend to have pretty chill music.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very chill and typically somewhat grandiose if they don't go for the chill vibe.
I have nightmares of that theme. Just tried to get the stupid medal on that stage as a kid.
Don't get too cocky, Star Fox. You're good, but I'm better.
Oops. And will we get the quick grab?
Yes,
Yee. Very clean.
but that
Oh,
doesn't
we didn't get it stuck on the door.
Oh,
I actually have an easier time getting it stuck on the door. It's actually the grab itself I can't get consistently.
yeah. The problem
Need
with
to
me is
prac-
that I get the quick grab so seldom that I don't ever have time to like practice the quick grab kill.
You can practice it in the practice ROM if you trigger the fights and then like save quit.
Same with Phantom Ganon.
Winrova is the same. All bosses, you can do that practice. It's just that
Oh, yeah.
King Dodongo isn't really worth practicing because other than for like bomb chew strats, which then you just want the the drop down anyway. But yeah, within probably the next 10 minutes. King Dodongo is, an auto-scroller until you have Bonko or choose only to fight it.
or Oko. Because you have to be careful of not touching the lava.
Yes. If Link touches the lava in there, he touches the grass.
Well, they always do tell people to touch grass. I think it's time we touch grass. Well, actually, we did it earlier this afternoon.
I mean, it was for groceries, but still. Yeah, I did like this seed. It was, even if it wasn't AD, it was pretty fun to watch from the commentator's perspective.
Especially
It had
with
a
jokes.
it had a nice blend of normal followed by some spiciness with it.
And hey, I didn't have any technical difficulties this stream, because I was restreaming as well. Considering I haven't really done it in weeks.
Ooh, we're getting another finisher. Levi Belvedere in 17th place with a time of 3 hours and 31 minutes.
It has been a while, actually.
Yeah, almost. It's been about 17 minutes between 16 and 17.
Yeah.
Oh, your
This
Deep
is
Fire
one of
players.
those. The bombs! The bomb drops. He was doing the bomb drop in the spirit mode as well, where he was just dropping them off the edge.
From the looks of it, we only have like 4 people left racing.
Now he's dropping shoes as well. I can respect that.
Ow! Getting bullied by dinosaurs. It's time to make some chicken nuggets out of them.
Yum.
Dinosaur nuggets. Heck yeah. Everyone.
Well, now those guys are going to be dinosaur in the morning.
Very dinosaur.
Chews go up staircases so slowly, I just noticed. Like, did you see how he just outran that Chew just walking?
Just dropping chews. Might as well go out with a bang.
I like how you
He
could just.
to use them up.
Yeah, he chose to use them up. Sorry. Ooh, swatted.
Smack by pepper. Smack by salt. The seasoning is too strong.
Yes. But then again, I would be pretty salty about an AD seed. If it's like, you find out about it pretty late.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Remember, everyone? Practice safe eating. Use a condiment.
Well, thankfully we don't have a crazy adventure for light arrows. It's just right next to our Woth item.
Yes.
They'll never find the light arrows next to that bomb bag.
Next to that hook shot.
Hook shot. Right.
One last one for the road.
I'm just gonna leave this in front of your door.
Special
He's
delivery.
He's been blowing up his house nonstop. Like, zero mercy.
He's helping Ganon destroy his own home for renovation.
I mean, Ganondorf does a better job anyway. I mean, have you seen what happens?
Yes.
Oh my god, the theme is, like, oddly inappropriate but hilarious.
Moo Moo Farm. It's now Ganon's farm.
Oh.
And Decoy Troy finishing in 18th place with 3:24.28.
It's about as close as a snipe as Red's gonna get.
Yep. Because we can't even tell you where the other two are.
No? Just one now.
Oh, yeah.
Seed got a little bit rough to some, which I understand. Like, could you imagine seeing Ecola's time and it's like, there's no way it could be AD, right, guys?
Right.
It reminds me of that meme. Like, it's Song of Time on Song of Time. No way it could be AD. No way.
Yeah, I think that was the other thing that pushed me to do GTG for String 2 instead of Fire for Deep Fire. Because I saw Icola finish, and I'm like, Icola wouldn't do Deep Fire that early. Let's go GTG instead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. A lot of people would rather just rush GTG over Fire. But we're close.
Play in general just makes more sense anyway.
Yeah, Fire is something you want to do last. Or at least before Jabu. You know, if it wasn't AD. Because, like, 4 checks versus, just, like, at least half the dungeon. Half of a dungeon worth of it. Rather than just 4. Anyway. GG.
Get your GGs in chat.
Alright.
And with that, Artificial Red has now cut up the bacon.
And
Yes.
he will be joining us for an interview.
Time of
And
3 hours, 37 minutes, and 6
And-
seconds.
Hello and GG.
Hello. So
hello.
That was a pretty interesting seed.
Interesting, yes.
That's why I used it.
Oh wow! Did I just miss something obvious that I would need to do AD?
Mm. No, Ecola just kind of rushed dungeons, probably. I mean, the only thing I could think of would have been just checking water keys. When even that was kind of a big play.
Yeah, I was just kind of saving water for last, and then I went into water trying to think about what else I could do for mirror. So yeah, I found out pretty late.
Yeah, well, thankfully,
So, thankfully, the ring and the mirror were just on the way.
yeah, and like the strength too was in a pretty reasonable spot too. It wasn't horribly placed. Like if it was in deep fire, so many people would have finished later.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think that's about all I have left is deep fire and like maybe 5 or 6 overworld checks.
Yeah, deep fire and like opponent lock stuff. And
Yeah,
there's also like left side of GTG because neither of you guys did much of GTG. Oh, actually, no, you did GTG, right? Except for toilet, but
Yeah, no toilet, no BMOS room.
yeah, you went in without bombs and it didn't matter because that would have been like a key.
So I take it Forest Temple was first bomb bag.
Yep, it was
Yep.
Wath for bomb bag.
Mm. I think.
Yeah,
I
it
think
was Wath.
this seed is definitely one where if you just don't do overworld checks, I think you actually just finish the seed very quickly. I think that's probably what Icola did. Everything's just in dungeons.
Yeah, pretty much everything was in dungeons except for
Yeah.
stuff I was directly hinted or
Like hammering is like the main
Wath.
one.
Yep.
Hammer and Dins.
Yeah.
But it was pretty funny commentating this one. Like we didn't. It's like, oh, Song of Time AD. That's pretty low odds. There's no way it could be that. And well, of course,
There's
when
only
we were.
what 1 in 10 chance.
Yep, and it just happened to be that 1 in 10.
Yeah, I was at the last check in water, and I was like, wait, did I just pick up the boss key and not realize it?
Yeah.
Well, I guess we're doing AD. Let me go take a bathroom break.
Yep. I figured that was the little break. I mean, buckle up, boys. We're going dungeon diving.
So, moral of the story: don't do overworld, rush dungeon, and you win.
Yep.
Yep.
Of course, it's up until like Lost Woods punishes you for skipping it.
Yeah.
Anyway, anything else? Because I think the only item we were missing for meme percent was Nehru's Love.
Yep.
Oh, did you find Ice Arrow somewhere, Red?
Yeah, I think they were French vanilla.
Yeah, they
Yes.
were in the in Pierre room in GTG.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Also, pretty happy I got the hovers off of that chest there. I didn't think I could do it.
Yeah,
That felt pretty nice. But yeah, I don't think I have anything. I got my rant over with about it.
and this is the kind of seed I roll normally for myself.
Jeez, I feel bad for you and Lee.
Well, I mean, in co-op RSL, it's not exactly that bad because I mean, it's really wacky anyway. So yeah, with that, I should mention what is coming up down the pipeline then. Because right now we do actually have a Majora's Mask qualifier, number 11, happening at the same, not the same time, but it's happening right now for those who are interested in watching. Tomorrow we have a ZSR 2 standard tournament. The first Swiss round, one of the first Swiss rounds, and we also have tomorrow is the 12th qualifier for the Majora's Mask Rando tournament, as well as the
EU Weekly.
EU Weekly. Yep.
I believe,
A cross keys match, Swiss round 3. And the Minish Cap Randomizer weekly race also happening tomorrow, as well as a Link to the Past No Major Glitches League match tomorrow. Anyway, thank you all for coming around and watching this crazy turn of events. And thank you to our commentators and to our trackers for doing a good job. And thank you to our runners for letting us restream them.
Yeah, thank you for restreaming.
Yeah. Of course.
And anyway, with that, I think I will be rating the Majora's Mask randomizer qualifier. Anyway, yeah, thank you all for coming.
See ya.
Goodbye.